Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. I'm a host of this podcast. There is another host, and he's right here.
Yep, I am the other. I'm the guy that he was referring to a second ago when he said over here.
Yeah,
that's me. My name is Alan. I'm a host.
Hey, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man.
Real good to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We are without our producer today.
Yeah.
So we're kind of producing it and hosting it.
Yeah.
today.
So the show's gonna fucking suck today. Is basically what he's saying.
I mean, I hope not. But the odds of it sucking definitely increase the less the producers around, you know?
Yeah, it's true. He kind of reins us in sometimes, you know?
Well, he's just a beautiful man, you know?
Yeah.
He's a beautiful, talented young man.
It's a real shame that the audience only gets to see his beautiful face once a year, you know?
You got any more of these Heinekens?
I do.
Can I have another one?
Uh-huh.
I tried to drink on the podcast because remember last time?
Yeah, I remember last time.
Remember last time I drank on the podcast and I kept on doing like Asian accents and stuff?
Yeah, shit got really racist. Out of control, and you had to do a formal apology the next week.
I did. A written formal apology.
Yeah.
Hold on. Keep talking while I open this because I'm too retarded to do it with one hand.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I mean, I personally see, like, I think it's okay that you drink on this because like, if you start drinking at the beginning of the podcast, you likely won't get to that stage by the end of the podcast. Well, maybe by the end of the podcast, but that's fine. If you have, like, you know, let's say 10 minutes of just pure, like, unadulterated racism.
Sure.
That's fine.
So you think 10 minutes of pure unadulterated racism per podcast, that's okay?
Yeah, if it's at the end of the podcast.
That's the threshold?
If it's at the end, but you front-loaded that. You front-loaded that other podcast episode. So that was the issue.
Yeah, I mean, I was hammered before we started the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
So anyway, I'm drinking now because I feel comfortable. I got off work today. I have tomorrow off, which is Friday. We're recording this on a Thursday, just if anyone's curious.
Yeah.
No one's curious.
Timelines.
No one's curious.
No, nobody is.
For the record, that's why. And so I don't have to work tomorrow. I do have a show tonight, but there's like a literal fucking blizzard going on.
Yeah, so nobody's going.
I don't think there's gonna be anybody there except for just like comics. So it's gonna be just a good hang, you know.
Where you doing that as that Terminal Bar or what?
The Crane.
The Crane. Lame.
Yeah, and some buddies, my buddy Armand's gonna be back in town and stuff. So
word.
And just the crew that's gonna be there. It's gonna be a good crew.
Yeah, it's probably gonna only be you guys. If I were to assume.
I don't know if it was really promoted very well either.
Yeah, and there's a blizzard happening.
And there's a blizzard. Yeah, and there's like no parking there.
Yep.
There's a lot of reasons why it's gonna probably fail.
Yeah.
So which is why I'm like I could have some beers. You know.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You know, you always want to do well anyway, even if it's just for the homies. You don't want them to fucking shit on you for bombing, but
for sure.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
So anyway, I've been enjoying some beers. I'm at the holiday spirit. For some reason, I do feel like Heineken is kind of a holiday beer, huh?
Yeah, green and red. It's green. Well, it's green and red.
It's green and red, first of all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like Heineken like kind of like really pushes like some Christmas like ad campaigns too, right?
They really do. I think they go pretty heavy on.
I think
Christmas
so, right?
Stuff, yeah.
For some reason, maybe it is because of the colors. They're like, oh, this is going to be real appropriate, you know?
Exactly. With green bottles, Christmas trees are green.
Yeah.
Santa Claus, he's red.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a red star.
Yeah.
Communism.
Yeah, there's a communism.
Yeah.
There's a hammer and sickle on the back of this thing.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. What's more Christmas than fucking, you know?
Communism?
Communism, yeah.
Christmas is actually kind of communist because everyone kind of gives a little something up.
That's what I mean.
A little bit. It is actually,
It's very communist.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow, I never realized that.
Uh-huh.
I should bring this up to my dad and see if we'll keep celebrating it.
Just be like, Dad, this whole this whole Christmas thing seems kind of commie to me.
It's like it's a little gay and communist, don't you think?
Yeah.
We're
all just like sharing with each other and stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like you're we're not going to celebrate Christmas in my household.
Right, exactly.
When my kid is birthed, because that's going to make him weak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, You don't just get handed things like gifts. You know?
Yeah, you should.
You gotta earn that. You gotta earn those.
Right.
Gifts,
if you want them to have the correct political ideology,
yep.
You need this. It starts at Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's where the foundation of your political beliefs begin.
Yeah.
You know?
He's gonna be. He's my little boy is gonna be crying to me saying, "Dad, why do all the other kids get Christmas presents and I." And you just force me to go into the basement and you hand me a knife and a block of wood and say, make your own toys.
Yeah. Why do you do that, Dad?
Yeah. Well, and he'll learn later on in life that I was helping him.
Yes. Nothing is given. Things are only earned.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And the harder you work, the more you earn.
Yes.
You know, and if I gave you something for free, then then you're closer to seizing the means of production or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you gotta explain to him that you're the bourgeoisie, the bourgeois.
Yeah.
And he's the fucking proletariat. He needs to fucking stay in line.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
He's gonna know early on. Is all I'm saying. The correct way to live.
Aren't you worried about your wife stepping in though, and like being all commie and socialist and whatnot?
She ain't gonna be. She ain't gonna be around much longer after that. After the kid gets birth, I'll tell you that much. All right.
She's here to give me a son, and that's it. That's her sole purpose on this earth. You gave me a son. Now get out of my life.
Yes.
That's cool. That's like some royal shit. You know.
Well, I'm gonna take her to court too. Get full custody immediately.
Yeah, be like, well, why do you feel like this? She's unfit to raise a child. It's like communism.
She's a commie.
She's a fucking red. You know.
Yeah.
She's a red. And also once a month, for some reason, her pussy bleeds.
Yeah.
And they're like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, well, that's...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. She bleeds red, if you know what I mean.
That'll do it. You know the courts nowadays. You know how they run. You know how they operate.
Yeah. Well, now that the Supreme Court's
that's what I mean. We got the right people in there.
We got the right guys.
The right people.
We got the right guys on the right side making the right decisions.
I'm just gonna go straight to Brett Kavanaugh and just be like, man, just help me out here. Right?
Remember when that guy? How crazy it was when that guy got elected?
Yeah.
Like all the fucking shenanigans surrounding that.
He's just broing out, dude. He's just a guy who likes a couple of beers.
He likes beer
with his buddies and
Brett Kavanaugh, like he was like almost the inspiration for this podcast, just having beers, like crying about how much he loves beers.
Yeah.
Like, dude, a guy who's willing to during his Supreme Court fucking trial or whatever the fuck it was called, his audit or whatever the fuck, was willing. He loved beer so much he was willing to fucking cry about it in front of millions of people. I mean, honestly,
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, everyone's a dick to him,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, yeah, man.
It's really funny. There was like a big stink about him the other day.
Oh, really? He's still in the news, huh? I always feel like these guys.
It's just dumb bullshit. Like I see these things and it's just like it really just hurts my brain when I read them. All it was saying was like. It's like Brett Kavanaugh was caught out having some beers with Matt Gaetz and some other extreme right wingers.
Why would that be a surprise to anybody?
Yeah, like I don't really understand how that was news.
Yeah,
and then there were like just a fucking stream of comments underneath it, just being like, "This is the world we live in. This is insane."
Yeah, this is the world we live in,
where
people who have the same beliefs hang out with each other.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, look,
like there's so many other reasons that you could like fucking trash these people, but like that's not one
them
of them.
Hanging out and
that's not really one of them.
Continuing to, that's what they do. They're friends.
Yeah.
It's like was he supposed to be like having dinner with AOC? Like, how would that fucking go? That wouldn't go good.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be fun for either of them. Neither of them want to do that.
No.
You kind of find like-minded individuals. You hang out and
have some beers sometimes.
Yeah, and those guys are both like big public figures. They understand each other on a professional and like ideological level.
Yeah.
But boy, is that shocking. Huh?
Yeah, like needless to say, I was shocked when I read that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. God.
It's like host of the Going Hard podcast has sex with a 5. It's like, what's he doing having sex with 5s? This is an outrage. It's like, no. This is what I do.
This is expected.
This is what I should be doing.
This is expected behavior.
I should be having sex with 5s, and you should expect me to do that. There's no reason to write an article about me having sex with another 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no reason for that.
Yeah,
it's uncalled for.
It's just a waste of. It's a waste of ink.
Look, it is. It's a waste of virtual ink. It's a waste of bandwidth. You know, it's a band. it's a bandwidth dump, you know? Yeah, exactly. It's like, look, there are many reasons you could write an article about me, but me having sex with a 5,
not one of them.
You
know
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like look up a couple of podcasts ago when I was hammered.
Yeah,
and write an article.
And then
about
you could write an article.
Boy, you could write.
That'd be fine.
You could write a real good one.
Yeah.
It's going to be funny. Now, I don't anticipate this ever actually occurring.
Yeah.
But if I do ever actually make any sort of career for myself...
We're going to have to wipe the internet of this.
Whew! Yeah, instantly.
Yeah, we kind of just have to.
Because I don't think there's even...
The only way that this thing survives, is if we make it famous because of this podcast.
Yeah.
Then the stuff will have to stay up. But if either of us become, any sort of a notable character in society...
Right.
We kind of just have to scrub the internet.
We have to get rid of it. Yeah, right. Unless, of course, it's because of this.
Yeah.
And then we just have hordes of edgelord fans.
Yeah.
That are...
No, that's literally all it's going to be is just a bunch of... Yeah. It's just going to be man, these guys are edgy, dude.
Yeah, a few people who understand the irony, and they'll be left-wing guys who understand the irony a little bit, and then it'll be some people on the right who think I'm being serious.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the rest of it will just be edgelords that know I'm just trolling the entire world at all times. Who just know that I never mean a single thing I ever say.
Why did we designate this demographic for us? I kind of hate it.
I'll say it. It's my fault, you know.
Yeah. You're right.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I really tried. I just actually don't.
I think this is just how you are.
I just actually don't care about anything.
Yeah.
So to take anything serious is really difficult, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
And so when you like to laugh and you don't take anything seriously, oftentimes it goes into this territory where nothing's off limits, right?
Yeah.
And then pushing and challenging those things in just any way that can cause a reaction is just very fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's very entertaining for me, you know.
I wish other people just understood that.
Some people do, you know.
Some people do.
Some people do get it.
But but you don't normally see it in any sort of media because it's just generally a bad idea.
Well, because people want life to mean something.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
That's really the problem.
Yeah.
To get up in arms about anything you believe, I think it's good. You should have beliefs. I think having beliefs is actually good.
Sure. Yeah.
But to get upset when someone else doesn't have them, or when they challenge yours.
I think getting upset about anybody doing anything is kind of fucking. It's pretty fucking retarded.
I know. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
But more specifically, it's because people hold their beliefs to be so sacred and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, man, but don't we all have this human brain? Can't we all understand that it's all sure, we need those things, right, to maintain sanity or just to feel like we have a purpose or whatever, and that's fine. But we should all respect the fact that everyone had a different journey to their own way of actually not losing their minds and actually not hating every second of their life.
Yeah.
So you should probably just be okay with kind of whatever anyone's doing, you know.
Yeah.
As long as you're not hurting anybody.
I think just the majority of people don't have any sort of object permanence in it. It just doesn't exist in their brain. So just realizing that people have pasts and stuff is just kind of a foreign concept to most people. I feel like,
yeah,
you know,
right, exactly. Everything's just in the moment, right?
Yeah.
Even though everyone lives this experience and has a complicated human brain and has gone through all these trials and tribulations, they still don't quite they can't wrap their heads around how complex people are. You know?
Yeah. Everything's all fucking gray.
Exactly.
It's all gray, you know?
Exactly. And this is me setting up the future. When I get canceled for this podcast, I'm just going to have this
Just
speech.
refer to this. Just refer to this
It's
episode.
Hey, guys, human brains are complicated.
You must have missed episode 103. You know, you fucking idiots.
When I had this wonderful diatribe about how the reason it's okay.
This is 103, right? Or is this 102?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
This also doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Speaking of things that don't matter, this really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yep.
I mean... This doesn't matter to nobody, no how.
Nope.
You know,
Nope.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, dude. So, what's new with you? You got anything? Did you do anything new this week, or is there anything going on in your life?
I don't do fucking anything, man.
Yeah,
I don't do shit.
My cat pooped on my leg the other day.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That was something new that happened to me.
Were you asleep? Were you in bed?
No, I was sitting right over here, right in my chair, just working. And he jumped up on me, and I immediately was just like, why do you fucking smell like shit right now? And so I picked him up and chucked him, across the room.
That's good.
As you do.
You abused your animal.
And I looked down, and there was something on my fucking leg. and like I thought it was like a leaf or something. I thought like he like tracked like a leaf or a stick or something on him. And I like touched it, and I fucking picked my finger up, and it was just diarrhea poop.
Oh, he diarrheaed on you.
Yeah, he diarrheaed on my leg, and it was just fucking straight poop on my finger.
Ugh, this is gross.
And so I was like, this is fucking the worst situation ever. And so I go and clean it off, scrub my pants down and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait, so he shit on your pants though? It wasn't like directly onto your leg?
No, that'd be even worse.
That'd be much worse.
Yeah. Something about it being on your clothes is fine. Like it's still on you, but like if it's not touching your skin,
it's not fine.
Yeah,
it's bad. So wait, you just scrubbed it down and just went back?
Yeah, I mean, it was the middle of work. Like I had to go back to work.
But you work alone. You could have taken the pants off.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it was just a little bit of poop, just scrubbed it down with the rag and shit.
So it wasn't bad.
No, but I mean, it was he definitely shit on my leg a little bit, which was weird.
Yeah,
first time that's happened to me. I can't say that's happened to me.
Yeah, I've never had a cat shit on me, Yeah. At least it was diarrhea though, because if he would have done like a full log, that's like the real.
Oh yeah, like if he actually like crouched down and just like fucking squeezed one out.
Yeah, that's a real deliberate thing he's doing to you.
Yeah.
And then you have to have some conversations with.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad because I feel like maybe he just like was sick.
Yeah, he was clearly sick.
He was sick and just leaking out of his asshole.
Yeah,
he was like coming to me for comfort, and
that's
I was
clearly,
like, ugh.
That's clearly what happened. Yeah,
like get out of here, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel bad in hindsight, but
I don't think that cats like really feel shame.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Like you tossed him. I'm sure he had no idea why. He's like, whatever, fuck that fucking douchebag. Like cats don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Like now, if it was a dog, that'd be different.
Yeah.
Dogs certainly like feel shame and like
they do
regret.
I heard that dogs don't understand the concept of accidents. Like if you like accidentally kick your dog or something,
yeah,
they like they don't understand.
Right.
That. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, dogs they're just very shameful animals, and they take things personally. Actually,
yeah.
Hey, can you grab the charger for my phone? I forgot that thing's gonna fucking like die any second now.
Oh, it's right there. It's dangling. Oh nope. This guy.
Here you go. Help me out. Help me out, Daddy-o.
Help me. There you go.
There we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, Nyla's always like. I feel like you beat your animal.
No, I do not beat her. Fuck you.
I don't know.
Look, we just had this
conversation. I don't mean to air this out on the podcast.
Oh my
anything,
fucking
but like,
god!
I'm pretty convinced that you just hate your animal.
Why? Why do you think I fucking hit her?
She's just got this look in her eye just constantly.
Dude, because she's a fucking rescue, and whatever those fucking savages did before she came to me.
You have a joke about this. I know you do. And if I recall, the joke is that you use the I'll let you tell it.
Well, I don't want to tell a joke. You can tell the gist of the
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, how the joke works is he likes having the ability to say that his dog's a rescue because that means he doesn't have to like take responsibility for actually like beating his dog or something like that.
That is not what the joke is.
Something along those lines.
It's just funny. So what I say is that my dog is a rescue.
Yeah,
and I say, well, it's not, but that's what I say when it attacks people.
Oh, okay.
Because
but
because that is like an excuse.
I think there's a darker side to that joke that you're not telling the people.
Well, you want to know the darker side of the joke is the tagline of this joke that never works. So I just stop using it, which is having a rescue dog's like having a retarded child, where like because that way you can just always be like, well, yeah, I know the kids that like if I had a kid who wasn't retarded, I'd say it was retarded.
Yeah.
Just so like I wouldn't look like I'm a bad parent. It's like, well, yeah, he's mentally retarded, so of course he's gonna be like, bashing you in the leg with a race car or whatever, because he has less chromosomes than the next kid, So
I kind of that wasn't working for you on stage.
No, oddly enough.
Weird.
Oddly enough, they didn't like me comparing retarded people to dogs. For some reason, that equivalency bothered people. Not sure why comparing a mentally retarded person to an animal would upset the general population, but apparently it's a bit of a touchy issue.
Jesus. So not only do you hate retarded kids, but
I love retarded
kids, but you beat your dog,
no,
dude. You're a fucking shitty person.
I love retarded. No, I beat retarded people. Okay.
All right.
That's different. But look, I love retarded people, but only as much as I love my dog.
Yeah.
which is a lot, by the way.
That's
actually,
true. No, I was gonna say, all jokes aside, you do love your dog.
I love the dog.
Maybe a little bit too much.
And I don't hit my fucking dog.
You might,
I can't have you.
You might love this dog just a little bit. I saw some weird. You always bring that dog into bed with you at night and shit.
It sleeps in bed with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
What are you talking about? Okay, I can't have you banding about. First of all, first I fucking hit my dog. First he was like, "Hey, I think you hit her," and you say it all serious. You're like, I can tell by this fucking dullness in her eyes that she's clearly just constantly getting abused.
Yeah, dude.
And then you move on from there saying, "I fuck her."
Listen, I can't control what you do to your dog in your own house.
No, nobody can,
right?
because I'm
literally doors.
I'm literally God to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm literally her God.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Listen, I can't control what you do, but I can definitely hear it through the door sometimes, you know?
Yeah. And then and you can control what you do while you're listening to it.
I sure can.
Look, we all make choices, okay? I don't fuck my dog. Look, I have two rules with my animal, all right? Pretty much everything is on limits.
Yeah.
But what's off limits is fucking and fighting it.
Fucking and fighting.
I don't fuck or fight my animal, okay?
All right.
I never have done that to any animals, you know? When I was a boy, we had a boxer named Beowulf who you're familiar with.
Yep. Yeah, I love that dog.
And he was a
good pup.
He was crazy, dude. He would just keep coming at you.
Yeah.
And I would kind of fight him, but he liked it, you know. Like I would fucking literally
wrestle him and shit.
Launch him across the room, and he would just fucking sprint back at me. It's like, dude, this guy unfazed.
Dude, Beowulf was the best.
But then he got old.
Yep.
And I would do the same thing. I'd lock him up and like try to throw him. And he'd just
no.
He had just one too many times. One too many times, and he got just
been launched,
thrown, and just his hip just bouncing off the carpet.
Oh no. Poor Beowulf.
And he was like 10 years old and like fucking 15 pounds overweight, which is a lot for a dog.
Just had these fucking just milky eyes.
Yeah,
just fucking cataracts. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That poor dog.
And speaking of things being on limits for dogs, I used to get drunk with Beowulf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
In his dying days.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, dude. We
had a little bit of gin and tonic.
We had G&Ts, dude. I was going through a serious G&T phase. It was actually kind of dope. I moved back into my parents' house. I mean, that's not dope to do that. But
yeah, I mean, if you got gin and tonics and a good dog there and stuff, it's a good time.
I was probably 21 and a half, 22-ish.
Yep.
And I moved back in, and around the same exact time, my older brother had broken up with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So he also moved back in.
Oh shit.
So we were both just living at my parents' house.
Just like
now granted, so that was like his home base, but he was doing oil shit in a courthouse out in Western North Dakota.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there during the weeks at all. But he'd be back on weekends.
So it's just it's like he was visiting for the weekend every week.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah. So then he had like all his and he's making a bunch of money, so he had all this cool shit. Like he had like a PS3 and shit in his room. So I'd always be hanging out in his room drinking I would get a 175 of Bombay every week and just fucking go to work on that. Man, those days, I'm a little nostalgic for those days, a little bit.
Yeah.
It was good times, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about, living rent-free in your parents' house.
Right.
I had to do it a couple times.
Yeah,
more for legal reasons on my end.
Yeah, I only had to go back once, and it was for maybe like 6 months or something.
Yeah,
but I was still in college and shit. Like it's not that bad.
No. Nobody's fucking talking shit about you if you're in college still and living with the folks.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was way worse on Michael's part because he was
like 26.
He would have been like 25 or something.
All right.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get into when you get past 25 and you're still living at your folks' place,
late
then
20s.
It starts getting into the danger
zone.
Fucking
these days, it's happening a lot.
Oh, dude, I mean, I don't even blame it for people.
I do.
I don't even blame
literally, dude, I would rather be poor as fuck than living with my fucking parents. For many reasons.
Listen, like I agree.
You can make it happen.
With you.
You can make it. You don't have to live with your parents, dude. You can make it happen.
Shit's fucking expensive.
It is, dude. But you know what? Pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps. Get a fucking job and quit whining.
Can I ask a question? What the fuck are bootstraps? Like, why are people always talking about bootstraps?
I think it's antiquated. First of all, people used to wear boots a lot more.
Yeah,
like boots used to be like kind of every profession you'd have like a boot.
What were the straps specifically? There was this fucking straps on these. Why would you have straps on your boots?
I'm assuming the straps were like maybe there was like
laces,
pre-lace technology. Yeah. And so the straps, think about it, if you're pulling it up you're tightening your boots up, which means you're about to go to work. I don't know if this is true, by the way.
All right.
This is how I've always interpreted it.
Yep.
And I actually don't even care what it actually is because that seems to make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Either that or you're like, the idea is that you have these little straps, which might be like, what would you say, vestigial, you know, where they don't really have any purpose. They're just there.
Just decorative straps.
Perhaps,
you
right?
Pull yourself up.
Yeah,
by
and then
them.
you're lying on your ass because you're a fucking millennial, you know?
Yeah.
Or you're a Gen Z and you're just lying on your ass. And so you have to use the bootstraps to help pull yourself up off the ground.
This seems like a dumb analogy.
Yeah.
I kind of hate it.
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's good, and everyone needs to actually start doing it a lot more in this fucking country. There's no excuse. There's no excuse to be like in your late 20s, early 30s, and still be living with your parents and be like, "Well, I got out of college, I couldn't find jobs." It's like there's lots of jobs, buddy.
Yeah.
Fucking,
so like
that'd be like me being like, because I could have done that. I got a fucking English degree. You think I ever got a fucking job doing that shit? What if I'd been like, no, I'm just gonna live with my parents until I find a writing job?
Well, dude, it was crazy.
I would still be
like,
living there.
I remember working at the Drunken Noodle and getting paid like $7.25. I think it was like $7.25 an hour.
That sounds right.
And then tips, right?
Sounds right.
And then living in a place where I think my apartment was like $3.90 a month or some shit like that. So like that's doable, right?
Yeah, it is.
I can't think of like can you imagine getting a fucking like apartment for like that much nowadays? Does that even exist?
Yeah,
is that a thing that fucking happens?
It does, but it just depends on where you want to live. Like, yeah, if you want to live in a city and you want to like enjoy.
You kind of just have to go. Like, you kind of just have to like go somewhere else. Then,
yeah, or
is what you're saying.
You can have a roommate. You know, you can right. But you can work as hard as you want too. You can fucking really bust ass and fucking work a couple jobs and live on your own if that's something you value.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not saying it's fucking cool, but I am saying that fucking these Gen Zers need to quit being such beta cucks and start fucking embracing capitalism. All right. That's what I'm really saying. All right,
Josh.
We're having a capitalist Christmas this year, all right? No more of this fucking
communist Christmas.
No,
all right?
no, this commie Christmas bullshit is done, dude.
I'm fucking all about it.
We tore down that wall, motherfucker. All right, it's time for a fucking
Mr. Gorbachev,
dude. It's time for a fucking
bring me Christmas.
It's time for a capitalist Christmas, my friend. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny because like that. So like, it's Christmas really is like the perfect combination of capitalism and communism, if you think about it. You know,
where's the capitalism come into play during Christmas? Though?
Just the fucking onslaught of fucking Christmas ads.
Oh, right.
Purchasing things.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So here's the thing: the parents are all capitalists, and their children are a bunch of fucking commies. You know.
Wait, so if you live in a communist country, do you like not have ads?
I don't know, actually.
Well, it would all be like government-sponsored ads?
Yeah, like
how does that work?
I don't like. I guess it would be like they would probably still have ads, but it would be promoting things made by the government.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Imagine not living in a fucking advertisement fucking hellscape.
That'd be fucking great.
It would be kind of nice.
Communism sounds kind of cool.
No, it doesn't though. It doesn't actually. I like that. I like that we live in a country. Like, look, I don't work very hard. Like, I could be doing a lot of things to make more money if I really wanted to. You know, but I do like that if I really wanted to. You know, especially as a white guy, I could work. I could pretty much have whatever I want. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's a very real thing that exists.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you actually can, as long as you don't fuck your life up. Like, but as long as you don't like have a bunch of kids, or you're like not like a marginalized person, you can really succeed in this country.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You know, as long
if you're white,
look, as long as the system isn't actively working against you and you work really hard, you can have whatever.
It's fucking great. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's awesome.
Whatever you want in this country.
Good God.
That's what's great about capitalism. That's what's great about Christmas. You know what I mean? It's a good deal being white in this country.
Oh,
you know, it's a good time.
You know, unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a good time, man.
It's not too bad, but
it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
You know, it'd be cool to share that with some of the other groups, but you know what?
It's coming.
Communist Christmas, you know.
Yeah. Well, part of capitalism now is understanding what these marketing companies and whatnot and these corporations are starting to understand is that there is value to diversity. They're starting to understand that, which is good.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they're exploiting it for profit. You know.
Yeah.
But that's the first step. You know.
Yeah, finding a way to exploit people for profits.
Exactly. Yes.
For the right reasons.
Yes, but that's gonna slowly empower them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means fucking the clock's ticking for guys like us, buddy.
That's true.
They're coming to replace us.
Yeah, dude. What are we gonna do like with these last few moments?
I don't know, man.
In the sun.
I haven't really set myself up very good to do much. And you're about to have a kid, so you've really got yourself in a fucking.
No, it's all right, dude.
You got yourself in a pickle.
I mean, I just gave myself like a slave laborer.
You think so?
Essentially, yeah.
You think that kid's gonna be worth anything,
dude? Like I've been telling you this for months now, but the second that baby comes out, he's going to work. I'm fucking sending him to the mines. You know,
yeah.
He's gonna be a hard working boy for this guy.
Man, I don't know if you've noticed what's going on with these kids these days, but they're not working too hard.
Man, well, mine will, you know. I'm not gonna let this kid interact with any other children.
Okay, yeah, that's
ever.
good. That's good.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. You got him on the Ulysses. You got him on the Ulysses plan, dude.
Yeah, of course.
The Ulysses tract.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I watched you raise little Ulysses,
right,
to be a strong,
cold-blooded assassin. Yeah, frankly.
Yeah.
And a good capitalist, mind you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the part that I really took note of. You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I drew myself up some plans about what I would do, and I cut some holes in some condoms, and
away you went.
And away I went. Now I got a kid on the way, and we're gonna have some good times.
Yeah,
good times on the horizon.
That's true. And well, also maybe this is
large profits as well.
Big profits, yes.
Big profits,
exactly.
Yep.
This could also be a good opportunity. Like perhaps you could like raise this child in a the good true American way. You know what I mean? Like maybe you could start a sea change. You know, so you could monitor him and also write down your methods, and then as you see him rise to be like this good, strong, white capitalist American boy, you can then pass that knowledge along, and that'll become kind of a school of thought that might be adopted by a large number of people.
Yep.
Therefore, turning this whole Gen Z, I live with my parents till I'm 45 shit around.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm cultivating a cult leader. I didn't mean to make that double entendre. That was a double entendre? Is that what that was?
Not really, but anyway.
But yeah. I'm gonna make a cult leader though.
Oh, you want him to be a cult leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so he'll do all that stuff. He's the one that's gonna get the bad rep. I'm gonna the indoctrination part for him, like for me to him, will be to make sure that he knows he needs to give me a bunch of money and shit.
Yeah.
So he gets the fucking cult rolling. It's
like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, he's fucking, force feeding people Kool-Aid or doing whatever cult leaders do and shit.
Right.
And then I just hang out in our mansion, in my own little area, and just play video games, hang out, do what I do.
Yeah, whatever you want.
But yeah, I'm not associated with the cult at all. So when shit goes down, it's on him.
Yeah, you'll be like that. You'll be like the dad of that shooter.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, all right. We don't gotta get into that. Anyway, did you guys see the video?
No, I haven't seen it.
It was a recent shooting. I'm gonna botch it because I don't remember
was
where
it was. Uvalde or something?
I don't think it was that one. It was
one of the several other ones.
It might have been like another gay nightclub or something.
There was one recently about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the guy who shot up the club,
like 50.
His dad was like a former professional wrestler and then also like a porn star, but
what the fuck?
But nowadays it's kind of a meth head.
Oh,
and basically he's like my son wasn't gay though. Like that was the only thing he cared about was that his son. His son just shot him. He's like, yeah, but he wasn't gay. It's like
what the fuck?
Like he was like, oh, as long as he wasn't gay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
So he'll be like that guy.
Yeah. That's more or less.
So here's my question though. So you want to raise a cult leader, which I'm here for it,
Yeah.
But you also mentioned previously that you're not going to let him interact
No, with children.
But you have to be very charismatic to be a cult leader.
Yeah.
So how is he gonna develop this charisma if you're keeping him?
Well, here's the thing.
He's
only like you're missing something.
I know. That's why I'm asking. I want you to fill it in.
Listen, he's not going to interact with children. Okay, so he's only going to be interacting with adults.
Okay,
that's going to raise his IQ by a lot. All right,
okay, sure.
Yeah. So he's gonna have a lot of charisma because he hasn't been talking to these fucking stupid children, Yeah. You send these kids to school and all they talk to is these fucking dumb kids.
Right. Good call.
All day long.
Good call.
Yeah.
So I guess he's not going to start a cult when he's a kid, obviously. So he may as well start talking to the types of people that he's going to be convincing later on. Okay.
Yes.
You know what?
So more experience than the rest of us, really.
You know what? Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. I wasn't sure we were going to take that, but good answer.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That would be. It is crazy how in like today's as Joe Rogan would say, these are strange times.
Yeah. Yeah, did he coin that term or something, or what?
He says it a lot.
I mean, they are kind of strange times.
Boy, these times are strange.
Yeah.
Imagine like
there's fucking kids, shitting in litter boxes from what he's told me.
Yeah, from what I've gathered.
Yeah. Joe.
From what I've gathered, there's kids shitting litter boxes, and you just have a thing where you've just gathered kids' shits in a bag. Yeah. From what I've gathered. God
damn it!
I like how Joe is like this, consider like a modern day like philosopher type, and
is he though?
I think by some of his like fans.
All right,
and he's always like, these are like imagine a philosopher being like, these are weird times, bro.
This is kind of crazy. Yeah, bro,
these are strange times. Want to do some ayahuasca?
Dude, he's fucking enlightened though,
No, yeah, he's woke.
Yeah, he's woke as fuck.
He's so woke, dude. That's fantastic.
Good old Joe.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Should we take a break?
What? I don't know. Hold on.
Let's
see how much fucking time we
feel like we've been yammering on for.
We haven't done enough time yet.
Have we not?
No, because we're gonna lose momentum.
God damn it!
We're gonna lose momentum then.
All right.
We do like 10 more minutes probably.
All right. Do you want to call the producer or something?
I suppose we could. Do we have the plugins to do all that?
Well, no, we just hold it up to the.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The old microphone.
Yeah,
let's
give him a call. Let's
seems
give him
to
a
work
call.
just fine. So
I feel like I had a thread of something else I wanted to talk about.
He's probably still at work. Was he working today?
No. We all got out at like 2.
Oh, you guys are fucking pussies.
What?
You guys are pussies for leaving work early.
Dude, you know what I did? That was a baller ass move.
What's that?
So I know that almost every time there's a day before vacation, they let us leave like a few hours early.
Yeah. Yep.
So usually I get to work at like 7. Today I got there like 8:30. I'm like, yeah.
Nice.
Because I knew that
is a cool move.
Because they let us out early.
Then you don't even work fucking at all.
And then they always fill our hours out to 8 hours anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, dude.
That's fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's playing the
fucking baller move, dude.
That's playing the system, buddy, and I like that.
I like to steal it from the bourgeois class whenever I can. You know what I mean?
This is the second time you've said bourgeois this episode, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know
what the bourgeois is? That's the ruling class.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, in communism.
Oh, okay.
It's Marxist. It's Marxist language.
And
the proletariat is the working class.
So the bourgeois and the proletariat.
The proletariat's always trying to seize the means of production from the bourgeois.
I've heard these terms before. I've never really understood the meaning or really cared to look them up.
Well.
So Pete didn't pick up, but I think we all know. Yeah, there's somebody that will pick up.
Yeah,
so
I think
hold
we all
on.
know what we got to do here.
Hold on a sec.
I think Lolo.
Yeah, Lolo's.
Reliable, you know.
Yeah, Rely Lolo.
Rely Lolo.
Yeah.
Rely
Lo.
I'm gonna name my kid Rely Lo, and then fucking put a weave on it. Yo,
right.
Ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
Come on, Lolo.
La 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 la.
I feel like they know what we're up to.
Yeah, but Lolo, like Petey could be sitting there.
Pete's gonna be begging her to
I know, but I know that she's gonna be like reaching for her phone and unable to stop because she wants to be on the podcast.
Yeah, or maybe after the last time she doesn't though.
When she answers,
hello, you have reached the confidential voicemail of Lauren Berg.
Confidential voicemail.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me leave her a voicemail.
Oh, I already hung up.
Oh no.
Well,
I think we should. When she calls back, she's not gonna be able to help us.
She'll call back.
Let me answer and immediately just start doing an Asian voice.
Okay. That's something I can do.
Doesn't that seem good?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm looking at fucking. Just like, goddamn, dude, I'm fucking like. Such a problematic like phone person.
Yeah, me too.
I just pick it up and I just like I literally got off the phone right now. Even though we're doing the podcast, I like immediately opened up Snapchat and started looking at my unlooked at Snapchats.
Yeah, do you have a lot of them? A lot of people hitting you up?
No, there's like just people's stories and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I have a fucking problem, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
I also have that though. I do that with Twitter though. It's like I like my hand just like knows how many times to swipe, no matter what page I'm on, and like exactly. I just like fucking. Then I just immediately just start going up, refreshing. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm no better than these fucking Gen Z bastards we were talking about. You know.
Yeah, dude.
You know, hey,
it's almost like you were born in the wrong time or something.
Yeah, I think I was.
Hey, I was born too late. Too early.
Do you think you were born too late or too early? I think I was born too late, actually.
You think so?
I think I would have really kicked ass in the 80s.
Yeah. I'm trying to I think you definitely would have fucking kicked some ass.
I'm an 80s. I'm an 80s kind of guy.
Yeah, you got an 80s soul on you.
Yeah, I definitely do, man.
Yeah.
That would have been a cool time, man.
I think I would have done well in the 40s.
What was interesting about just because of World War II? I would have thrived, I don't know, Nazi Germany.
On the old Eastern Front. You know?
I would have thrived in Nazi Germany. I would have been the belle of the ball.
Those would have been some good times for a couple of years, you know?
Yeah, dude. I would have been, they would have called me a Dresden doll.
I don't know. That's the whole thing. Like, I was like super blonde, like growing up and shit.
Yes, of course.
But then I started getting this ginger beard on me.
Yeah.
I think that might have been a real turn off to them.
They wouldn't have enjoyed that.
They don't like gingers, right?
I mean, they don't like the.
This is an impurity.
They don't. Know? Yeah, they don't like the racial implication of a ginger beard. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. You've been calling me Hitler's wet dream for many decades.
Well,
now.
Yeah, but you'd never grown up this fucking.
That's what I mean.
Impurity, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I would have just had to like keep a real close eye on shaving it.
Scarlet letter, yeah.
Just wake up every morning and just fucking
kept it just real close.
Yeah. Get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which is fine.
That's okay.
You would have kept appearances up. Why is it? Are you you're like Scottish? Or
I have Scottish in me. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Gross.
Hitler wanted to like you as much as you think.
Yeah. What are the like? Are they potato eaters technically too? Or is that just Irish?
Yeah, I feel like the Scottish and the Irish are kind of the same.
The same thing. Yeah.
They're just like filthy Englishmen. Like. They're like the discarded, like dirty Englishmen, you know.
Yeah, they're just like, you guys stay over there.
They're like the place with all the castles, and I guess Scotland has castles too.
Yeah.
But you know, like the place that is well kept up, like the one we keep up and has a nice modern look to it. It's yeah. But you can't be here, so it's like kind of
just. Go north.
Yeah, north or whatever the direction.
Or across the pond or something.
So they just kind of push the
Welsh maybe.
They push the undesirables out and then they colonize. And like I think fucking Irish people still live in like wooden huts, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they just eat potatoes and live in wooden huts.
That's like I know that Dublin exists.
Yeah,
I know it's like a very modern city.
Yeah,
but to me. When I think of fucking Irish people, I think they live in like hobbit holes. You know?
Yeah. Once in Scottish people, they don't even have fucking underwear, dude.
Oh, is that real?
They just wear fucking the skirts.
I guess you don't really need underwear though.
Gross.
Is that gross though? Because you think
about
it,
it's kind of cool.
You're letting your dick and shit breathe.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get as like swampy.
There's no
or
moist.
musty.
There's
yeah,
no moisture.
Right. It doesn't get musty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a good idea.
I was looking at so there's an Irish fest at the bottom of the hill from us here at our house.
At the bottom of the hill.
You know, we got that hill and it's
this
at the
is
bottom
like
of it.
This is like a fucking that's like J.R. Tolkien.
What do you mean? It's down by down the hill.
Underhill.
Down the hill next to the river. All right.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So there's
Irish festival.
When does that happen?
This year it happened August, I believe.
Well, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you? You don't think I'd be interested in that?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Next year.
I
didn't even know it was happening. I just stumbled across it. You know
what my roots are?
Yes.
My roots are root vegetables.
But they had a kilt store.
Wait, Irish people wore kilts too?
Yeah, I guess. I think it's an Irish thing,
See,
I guess.
fucking Irish. What's the difference between those two fucking people?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I'm like, maybe I should like learn more about like history.
Yeah.
But like not American history because that's sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How far removed are you from Ireland?
What do you mean?
You know,
like thousands and thousands of miles.
Not like not physically, like genetically or like.
Oh man, that's a good ass question, dude. I don't know.
Like, is it like your like great grandparents?
I feel like
lived there or something?
I feel like my great grandpa may have been 100% Irish.
Really, like, and came over from Ireland.
Yeah, I think.
Dude, there's some shit like you might be able to like gain.
That might be wrong though.
You might be able to gain citizenship.
God, I really
in Ireland,
dude. I was thinking today. I was driving on these icy ass roads. And I was like, man, I don't want to live here no more.
Oh shit! Okay, here you go.
Lolo.
Here, put it on a speakerphone too. All right.
Oh, what'd I do?
Oh, did you hang up?
I don't know. You have a weird phone.
Oh no, we missed her call. Here.
God damn it.
Here you go.
All right, you put it on.
No, just hold it up to the old microphone.
Where's the mic? Down here?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. Roaring. Oh, sorry. I was trying to do an Asian accent, but for some reason I couldn't do it very good. It's easier when I'm doing it into the microphone and I can hear myself do it.
Are you guys potting it up?
Yeah, we're potting it up. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Just something like called me.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing. Just laying low, chilling.
Yeah, does Petey want to join the podcast?
No.
Did he?
He's not. He's not here.
What? He's not?
Oh, what? Where's the producer? Where is the
He's
producer?
not.
Oh, he's not there at all, huh?
No, he's not.
This you know, Lauren.
Suspicious
This is a very believable tale you're telling me right now.
Listen, Lauren, we were just talking about how reliable you are and like how great of a person you are, and then you're just doing this shit to us.
Yeah, we were calling you Relialolo.
Relialolo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, keep that.
We're gonna keep it, but you know, you have to stop lying to us. Because now it's like Relialolo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big time.
Emphasis on the lie.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I can promise you is that you don't want to get on the bad side of the Going Hard podcast. What is that? What is that?
You know
the last guy that got on our bad side. You want to know who that was?
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, I think we all know what happened to him.
Big yikes.
Yeah, yeah, and
wow.
I know that you traffic in those types of things as well. So I would hate to let the authorities know about that.
It's just Corky's body.
It'd be funny if someone trafficked Corky.
I think he trafficked himself when he was running the streets. I'm pretty sure he sold his body.
Oh yeah, he did.
He has track marks.
What is that?
That's why he's like why he wobbles so much.
He was injecting heroin between his paws.
Yeah. His legs are always so stiff because they're just fucking covered in track marks.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. It's all scar tissue, just stiffening up his legs.
That's why he walks like he's got to stick up his butt. It's
not a stick, it's a needle.
Yeah, it's actually a hypodermic needle.
That and the years of getting pounded from behind.
Oh,
yeah, Lord. He's also gay, but he was only gay for pay so he could get more heroin.
Well, obviously. I mean, Mama taught him right.
Look, everyone's been a little gay for pay at times, all right? Isn't gay for pay a funny idea?
Gay for pay. No, I think that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
I think that happens a lot. Like,
yeah.
Like that's going on right now somewhere in the world for sure.
Being gay for pay is a lot like saying your dog's a rescue when it's not. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not actually gay. I'm just doing it for pay.
Is that what like the Going Hard podcast means? Is like you guys circle jerk each other?
Yeah, we're going hard.
That was the origin.
Yeah.
That's the origin story of the whole thing.
But each one has to pay each of you guys. Like,
yeah, we paid,
but
we paid each other equally. So it was very like communistic, you know. No one actually gained anything. We all gained, I guess, but we all equally lost as well. I lost my sense of self that evening.
And a couple potential of children.
Yep.
That's true. I was always like, man, I wonder if that one would have would have grown up to be a school shooter or something.
Hey, Lauren.
Yes,
Lauren, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Oh.
What a cool question.
Like in terms of
be honest,
like
just
being a shitty person.
Yeah, just like the like your worst moment as a human being.
How about what's the most heinous thing you've ever done?
Yeah.
The thing that comes to mind is when there was this girl I fucking hated in high school, and I literally pulled a Billy Madison and lit dog shit on her front step.
Oh,
okay, that's
not
tame.
so
Come
bad.
on, Jesus.
That's not so bad.
Like,
I used to beat the shit out of my girlfriend. I mean, you don't hear me like.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really think of something.
Lauren's a good Christian lady, apparently. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, if that's the worst thing you've ever done, you're a pretty good person.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If I said the worst thing that I've ever done on this podcast, like I would be in jail like within the hour.
Yeah. Well, Alan just wouldn't have a life.
Yeah, I'd be gone.
Longer.
Yep.
Well, hey, for the record, I actually have never hit a woman. That was a joke. And now I guess I have to address the fact that those types of jokes aren't funny. I don't know why I said it. I'm a stupid edgelord. I'm a white man who doesn't understand anything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about race relations?
Yeah. What's your take on Title IX?
Oh my God! Why did it take this turn?
What do you think of the Rooney Rule?
Wait, what's the Rooney Rule?
It's a thing in the NFL where if you're conducting a head coaching interview, you have to interview at least one black guy, or woman, but. You know.
I agree with that. I think it should be more than just one.
But what if they're not as good as the white candidates?
Well, whoever is the best one should get it, I think.
Lauren, do you think that Irish people should be allowed to own land in America?
Fuck yeah. My turn on is guys with Irish accents.
Oh, fuck, okay.
That's my kink.
Does PD ever do that for you while you guys are doing things together?
I wish.
Very good.
Nice.
Okay, well, Lauren, thank you so much for actually answering your phone unlike our good friend.
Yeah, quote unquote, you know.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hilarious,
yeah.
Lauren.
He's missing.
I'll literally never forget you lying to us today. It's gonna eat. This is actually the worst thing you've ever done. Actually, I can name the worst thing you've ever done, and it's lying to the Going Hard podcast. And don't worry, karma will be a bitch. All right, the stone of karma will fall down on you like a fucking meteor from the sky. All right.
I thought you said Carla at first. I was like, "Who the fuck is Carla?"
Oh, I have a new girl I'm hanging out with. Her name's Carla.
Carla's a huge bitch.
Don't tell the other ones though.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, get back to getting hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
way ahead of you.
Yeah, we're gonna get pretty hard right now. So we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Lauren's always good for.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's always a great.
She's a good option for calling.
I thought she was about to say something real fucked up for a second.
Yeah,
I was like,
right?
oh, here we
Dude,
go.
I know, right? Like she was so willing to like fucking offer it up. I was just like, she just doesn't fucking care, and she's gonna tell us some crazy shit. Fucking flaming dog poop.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Okay, we're actually in really good shape here. We can almost wrap this podcast up, truly.
Oh shit! Okay,
we're nearly there.
Do some ads and do some music and get the fuck out of here.
Let's do some ads. The first advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Menards. If you now look, I'm a single guy. You know, like it's weird being a single guy and talk about, hey, Menards. I'm gonna go get some lumber. I'm gonna go fucking whatever. Because let's be honest, I'm not their demographic. However, there's a fella sitting right over here. Now, Alan, you're a homeowner.
Yeah, I'm a homo. Or whatever.
Well, this is that's not what it said on the ad copy, all right? It's not improv here, all right? Alan, you're a homeowner. Yeah, I'm a Wait, You said homeowner. I thought you said homo. And I took it upon myself.
Yeah, that's a funny joke.
And I took it upon myself to just take it one step up, ratchet it one step up, to go right for the FAG. Here at Menards. Boy, when I go to Menards, I'm like, boy, I hope there's some fucking balls there. Get it, Nards?
Nice.
Because I'm a
I was when I was young. I used to say make big money, say big money at my Nards.
Yeah, everyone did that.
Yeah.
My question is, how could one save money with at someone's balls?
You know, I think you know how.
Here's the thing. I don't even have a problem with you making these types of these blue jokes.
I'm gay for pay, you know, and I give a discount every once in a while. So
okay,
save big money.
There we go.
Save big money at my Nards.
Here we go. Menards, home of the gay for pay discount.
All right. Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Heineken. Get your hands off my Heine. Just like that. Remember Austin Powers when he said that? Everybody thought that was a pretty funny joke when he said it. You remember that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it got a good laugh in the theater.
Yeah, I remember going to the theaters, and then that joke came up, and literally a woman in front of me shit and pissed herself. And then she started to orgasm and also really frothed up the front of her jeans.
I think that joke is why Heineken is still in business today. I'm going to go ahead and just say that. Make that claim.
Okay.
Yep. Good job, Michael Myers.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to close that?
Oh,
like it's a real ad?
Yeah, Heineken, brought to you by Michael Myers in that one movie.
In that one movie.
Yep.
All right, and now time for the for the last minute of the podcast. It's the Going Hard podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Hey, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, Producer Pete. Oh, watch this. Oh, no, I can't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Producer Pete's gay for pay, by the way.
Yeah.
Producer Pete's not here. Hey, how was your break, buddy?
My break was swell.
Good job.
Just swell.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, you've been fucking kind of shitting on the break.
How was your break?
Man, it was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
The whole break, I was like, gosh, I'm having such a good time right now. Imagine how fun it's going to be to get back to the podcast.
Exactly. There's always that next thing that's a blast.
It's like, holy buckets. I'm having so much fun right now. Imagine when we get back on the podcast how much fun we're going to be having.
More fun. More than what we were doing on the break.
I was like, holy shit. Imagine. You know?
Yeah. Do you want to make some music?
Oh, sure. Let's make a song.
All right. All
right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of the podcast.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Hopefully Bruce will be back next week. Who knows?
Yep.
Regardless, enjoy this Christmas song.
Yeah.
Don't give your kids gifts. Everything that you give them, make them earn it. They are the proletariat, and you're the bourgeois. You must keep the means of production.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Capitalist Christmas, Capitalist Christmas.
Raise your kids to move out of your home. Teach them to be cult leaders. Teach them to be soldiers, or else they'll fail the United States. Don't let them let down. Don't let them let you down.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Capital is Christmas. Capital is Christmas.
You need to respect the past if you want this beautiful country to